Today, you must tattoo your canvas's fingernails.
What?
I don't work at a nail salon, bitch. I work at a tattoo shop.
This week, we're testing your technical precision. As always, we begin with the Flash Challenge. The winner will get first pick of the human canvas for the elimination tattoo. In this Flash Challenge, you'll be applying one of the most popular designs to your canvas, a beveled star. It sounds kind of easy, right? Not necessarily. Each one of your clients wants their star on either their knee or on their elbow.
Lord have mercy. It's really hard to get a beveled star on a kneecap or an elbow. Basically, the skin is very calloused, so it's gonna be really hard to get the points really, really tight on some crazy skin.
Your star must be smooth with tight lines and a clear, symmetrical design.
Not only is the skin calloused and possibly scarred from just, years of abuse, but you're dealing with a warping area of skin that's constantly stretching.
So you guys are free to use any style you want. Black, gray, color. Get to work.
Technical precision in this challenge means putting very straight, perfect lines on very rounded objects. Basically, knees and elbows have peaks and they have valleys. Trying to do straight lines through both of those are very hard to do.
Dude, that's tricky. Let me redo it.
A knee, it's just really, really hard to do a straight line on.
I don't like that.
I don't know if I should do it bigger or smaller. I'm so freaking out.
My elbows aren't that bad, though.
No, your elbows are bad. They're bad. They're not gonna be fun to tattoo. They're really wrinkly. My head is in it. I have the mindset to win. I feel like I'm in it right now.
This is something I can knock out of the park. You're dealing with straight lines, and the star, it's gonna be obvious if it's not straight.
Competition's heating up. We're just trying to figure out where the next weak league is. Hopefully somebody's gonna stumble.
Starting to feel like a knee now?
I'm feeling like a knee.
The stakes are getting higher and higher, and also I'm getting addicted to doing well. Like, I want to do better at this. I don't want to leave. I want to be one of the last people here.
1 hour left.
I picked this bright-ass green to really show the contrast between the two bevels, the black and green. Sometimes that green takes a little time to start popping.
It's gonna be hard to knock Shane off his throne. It's gonna be a large undertaking to surpass him. Man, you cannot get that green to stick in a door. One chink in the armor, who knows?
I'm a hot mess.
I'm hoping that everybody else drops the ball.
All right, guys, don't forget we're judging on straight lines, solid color, and symmetry. Tommy, let's take a look at your work first.
It's nice and solid, straight outline.
It's a really light color.
Yeah, I kind of think that wish was a little more vibrant.
Hi, Heather.
Hi.
Let's take a look.
I do feel like the line is slightly a little thick.
Just a choice I made aesthetically.
Maybe a little bit pointier in the center. It's a little bit wide where the stars line up.
I'm getting pretty exasperated. My work just seems to go unnoticed. It'd be nice to win something for once.
And how you doing, Shane?
Good, man.
Did you pick that color?
I gave her a few bright colors. I asked her which one she liked the best.
The color, I was hoping to be a little more vibrant. I'm hoping it'll brighten up with time.
He was struggling with the color. It's one of his weakest Flash challenges for him. This is a competition, so the more bad tattoos I see, the better it means for me.
And James, let's take a look at the star.
You have like a big field of red and then like a sharp drop right to the skin, stopping right at the line. It doesn't really look intentional.
Come on, man. That's a critical mistake.
Josh, let's take a look.
It fits his arm really well. Fits nice and squarely on there. And the color looks nice and even throughout.
Yeah, it looks
good.
even. The skin doesn't look traumatized.
The outline's perfectly straight.
What's up, Billy? Dan got his knee done. Let's take a look.
It's weird, it's kind of brown.
So's he. It actually goes from like a burgundy out to, that's actually lipstick red, but.
Nah, it looks brown.
Now, Leah.
I think it's super bright and solid. If anything, it could have gone just a little lower.
We put it lower before the stencil, and it looked kind of like a starfish.
I don't think her lines were as clean as they could have been. The ends of the stars were not very crisp. They kind of came off to a rounded point.
There's one artist who stood out. that one is Josh. How quickly the tide turned. This week, we're testing precision.
Precision is important in tattooing because you're working with a needle, and every single time you touch skin, it's gonna make a permanent mark.
Surgeons need a steady hand and a cool head to have the precision it takes to operate on complex systems in the body. The same is true for tattoo artists, because one misplaced drop of ink can destroy a tattoo. This is especially true for this elimination tattoo. You will have 6 hours to create an anatomical tattoo.
Anatomical tattoo means you're taking a picture out of a medical book and reproducing it.
You must create an exact replica of the inner anatomy so real, it's like your canvas was just sliced open.
An anatomical tattoo? Do I look like a surgeon? I'm not.
Let's meet your canvases.
I want an anatomical in my right armpit.
That was the hardest place to tattoo.
Please, don't put me in the armpit.
There's some headaches in there.
To me, the hardest one is going to be the armpit. I don't want the armpit. Nobody wants the armpit.
Joshua?
Someone's gunning for you, Joshua.
My message to the Three Stooges, bring it.
Hey, somebody had to get it, man.
And there's my portfolio.
Great.
She wants a skin tear in her armpit. I'm really excited to meet you. I can't wait to tattoo you.
Likewise.
They think they gave me the toughest one, but I have a way of working with people that is gonna make this easy for me. Everybody wants me to talk you out of doing your armpits.
Oh, yeah.
But if you really want that, I would hate to talk you out of it.
I want it. It's unique, you know? It's different.
And you are obviously unique. I might be kind of screwed on this one.
Artists, you have 6 hours to create an anatomical tattoo, and your time begins now.
My canvas wants her armpit tattooed with an anatomical heart. I really want to be able to impress the judges.
What made you want to get this in your armpit?
I can't.
You can.
Oh my God.
You can handle it.
I love it.
Me too.
This week, we had you create an anatomical tattoo using precision to make it look exactly like the inside of the body. Joshua, how was it for you going into this particular challenge?
I was thrown under the bus. She wanted her armpit tattooed.
It's clearly an anatomical heart. Great use of precision there. What makes it not look like a heart is what's happening around it.
She wanted it to look like it was bones that were kind of like sawed off.
What I look at when I see this is strangely blue highlighted macaroni noodles. It's killing it.
Welcome, artists. Today, we return to the Coney Island Freak Show. Coney Island's first freak show opened in 1880, and tattoos were a staple. This week, we're testing accuracy. A skilled tattoo artist must be able to accurately place every drop of ink in any skin.
Accuracy is being able to do something exactly and precisely how it's supposed to be done.
For this flash challenge, you must tattoo a part of the body that is so delicate, accuracy is absolutely critical. The eyelids.
Holy.
Are you talking eyebrow or actual eyelid?
Lid. Closed lid.
Wow. Are you serious?
How do we keep the needle from going into their eye? I could just see it turning into a nightmare really quick. I don't tattoo faces. I am not cool with this at all.
Just hold it down and just do the thing right in here.
Oh my God. Do these people already have facial tattoos?
Your question will be answered right now. Let's meet your canvases.
The skin above the eyeball is super, super delicate. If you go just a hair too deep, you can screw someone's vision up.
You've each been randomly assigned a canvas and have 60 minutes to complete your eyelid tattoo. And your time starts now.
Go ahead and step this way. This is something you definitely want to do, right?
I'm pretty nervous.
Well, it makes two of us, so we'll be all right. We're gonna get through this together then.
The execution of the eyelid tattoos require one major thing, that is accuracy. This is a very dangerous thing to do. Your moves have to be precise. You get one shot.
I've been wanting this tattoo forever. I couldn't get no artist to do it. Have you done eyelids before?
I have not, but I've been tattooing 17 years, so I wouldn't be worried. The competition's ramping up, but there's definitely still low-hanging fruit. Jason and Josh and Kyle, I don't think that they're competing at the level that I compete at.
That's perfect.
Is that good? That's perfect. It's time for people to get knocked off.
The other artists don't even consider me as a threat.
Nervous? A little bit.
It's really important for me to win a flash challenge so I can show these guys that I'm actually in this game and I'm a force to be reckoned with. I gotta put it up a little bit higher. It's gotta be right, you know what I mean?
So what do you want to get?
An L and a 4. My last name is Labor, and then I have 2 older brothers, younger sister and me, so it's 4 of us.
Oh, that's cool. It's 4 of us too, and that's why I got the K on my face. All of our names start with a K.
I'm so scared of poking somebody's eyeball out, but if I can tattoo anywhere else on the body, there's no reason why I cannot tattoo an eyelid.
Gargoyle on your eyelids, huh? That's what you want? That's the best you can think of?
G-A-R-G-O-I-L-E.
I'm like totally against tattooing faces. I just don't feel like comfortable with it. Not like physically, but just morally. So to have that on your eyelids for the rest of your life, I would say is a huge mistake.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I've had this since I was 16. So
I mean what I do on you.
It's more about branding myself, and I've already have.
I want to make sure that he is 100% insanely confident that that's what he wants. Close your eyes again.
Oh boy.
This guy just to me is just a big ball of idiot. For real, dude, just do the challenge.
I still think it's a huge mistake. 100% if you didn't have tattoos on your face, I would not be tattooing you. But let's do it. I hate this.
We're about to go into a sheer trance state where I'm just trying to block everything out. I apologize if I don't start talking to you. I'm just gonna make sure I don't your face up, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
40 minutes, you guys, 40 minutes.
I had nightmares about this.
Oh, that's nice.
The needle going through my eye, blood
Well,
gushing
you've got some
everywhere.
really thick eyelids. I can't put some big, terrible thing across her eyelids. Close your eyes super, super tight for a second. My idea is to hide 2 little hearts, enough in her eyelid that when her eyelids are half open, you can't see them.
Oh, that feels weird.
10 minutes remaining.
You trying to win this last challenge, Jimmy?
Yeah, man. 2 reasons. I ain't trying to someone's face up. 2, I want to win so I can take my canvas pick.
I've got his eyelids squished down, and every time he slightly moves his eye, I could feel it sliding all around. It's weird as hell, man.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. Machine's down. No more ink, please.
I can't open my eyes. My eyes don't work. Joshua's tattoo looks terrible. I can't read it. And if I can't read it, then it's useless.
How was the experience for you, Kyle? It's your first time doing the eyelids.
I tried to keep them where she'd be able to hold the job as long as she kept her eyes open. So you can see they kind of disappear a bit.
They're very small, very delicate, and very accurate.
The clean, tight outline that you put on those really works. Nice job.
Jimmy.
You really went above and beyond, did the cursive. You made even some little beveled edges in there. This thing looks as good as a tattoo would be anywhere else on the body.
Thank you.
Joshua.
I think some of the issues you have with the accuracy in this thing is from confidence.
Tattooing people's faces is something that I would never do in any other situation.
But you have a canvas here who's got plenty of face tattoos. That had to be at least somewhat comforting for you.
If I was set up with any of the other canvases, I would have forfeited this challenge.
The second part of the word is a lot closer to the eyelid, and the other side comes a little higher up.
Tattoo baby, how was it for you to tattoo the eyelids?
It was challenging. He wanted it really small, and he didn't want for you to see it when he had his eyes open.
And it's very simple design, very clean, very legible.
This guy doesn't have any other tattoos. If I would have got assigned this canvas, I would have taken the professional responsibility to talk him out of it.
Jason?
I really like the way they fit on the eye. Obviously, your canvas wanted it to be shown when his eyes are open. And accuracy, man, very clean line work.
It's the toughest outline you've had to do yet, and you hit it.
Oh my God, I might even be able to win this challenge.
Joey.
I figured this was gonna be a breeze for you. It's a little rough, and it's not as accurate and as tight as a lot of line work we've seen you do.
As far as hitting the mark against everybody else, not the best day.
Turns out Joey's not as good as he may think he is. Everybody has a weakness in this game.
Today, we asked you to show accuracy by tattooing a very small, delicate canvas, the eyelids. Some of your tattoos looked very sharp. Jimmy.
You went in, you did very precise line work and playing with the size so that even though you had 4 letters on one side and 2 on the other, it still looked very balanced. Great attention to detail.
Thank you.
Jason.
Your line work looked almost flawless on this eyelid.
Appreciate it.
The judges have decided that the winner of today's Flash Challenge is... Jimmy.
Finally. Damn. Damn it, Jimmy, you always pull it out at the end. I'm getting pissed off.
This week, we're testing your technical application.
Technical application is applying a tattoo with no flaws. Smooth lines, smooth shading, solid saturation. I don't see how you can do a good tattoo without it.
Now you have an intense challenge ahead of you. You must create a 12-hour tattoo.
A 12-hour tattoo is a big deal. Whatever this piece is, it has to be huge.
And you must tattoo a part of the body that is typically covered, so the skin is very fragile. The Gluteus Maximus.
Butt tattoos suck. It's just fat and jello. Technical application is desperately important. You could blow out a line so easy.
Your tattoo must fill both glutes. You will have 6 hours to tattoo one glute today and 6 hours to tattoo the other glute tomorrow.
Damn. 6 hours on one cheek and 6 hours on the next cheek. These people are gonna be in the worst pain of their lives.
You have 6 hours to tattoo one of your canvas glutes. And your time starts now.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let's get this stencil going.
Just want to make sure those lines are super vertical and super straight. I definitely have the toughest canvas. She has the darkest skin and she wants a lot of bright colors. But I know I can kill this tattoo. I'm starting out with a little line, okay?
Okay. I'm having a mental battle inside of myself. The judges are in my head.
Robbie's alien is very mangled, very chewed up. The skin has gone through a lot of trauma. I'm sure this client is not going to be up for very much more wear and tear.
15 minutes remaining.
You can do it.
I'm gonna die.
Don't die. I need you to stay alive, because I have a whole nother butt cheek to tattoo tomorrow. This guy is in some serious pain. If my canvas is not able to sit for this, I am totally screwed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Machine's down, time's up, no more tattooing. Many times, as a tattoo artist, you must finish what someone else started. And today, you must complete another artist's tattoo. And another artist will be finishing what you started.
Are you serious right now? This is bull.
You must all give your current design to the canvas's new artist. You can alter the design you're handed, but you cannot touch the glute that has already been tattooed.
This is ridiculous.
This is the ultimate head-to-head comparison on the same canvas. As you may notice, we are short one canvas. Josh's canvas did not return today.
That's Dude, what'd you do to that guy's ass?
Since Erin's canvas did not get a tattoo yesterday, she will get 2 tattoos today. Oh. That means you'll have to work together. And you'll have to tattoo her at the same time.
Wow. Nobody wants that.
I really don't want Erin's canvas. That's just gonna be me and another tattoo artist playing tug of war with butt cheeks.
Taisha up the face on her sugar skull girl. Let me see the petals again. It's gonna be easy to take her out with this tattoo. She already up her side so bad that there's no coming back from it. You know what's kind of funny? My Octopus Stencil, the tentacles are a different size than the original. I haven't mentioned that to Angel yet. Oh. So he might run into some problems.
That's crazy.
Emily's back to being a sneaky little bitch. She's just an idiot for telling me she's trying to screw over Angel because I have no loyalty to her.
Emily said on the tentacles they're not even with the other ones, so make sure you adjust it, okay?
Well, that's already what I'm doing. See, I knew this was coming. Everyone knows not to trust Emily. I realized the size difference before the little birdie actually filled me in. I'm gonna use Emily's design, but I'm gonna beat her at her own game.
You have 6 hours to complete your glute tattoo. Remember, if your technical application isn't flawless, you'll be packing your machines. And your time starts now.
Let's do this.
Getting your glutes tattooed 2 days in a row is absolutely brutal. Today, more than ever, technical application is important because you want to get in and get out, avoiding as much skin trauma as possible and being efficient.
All right, you ready?
I guess so.
It's too late to turn back now, right?
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
This is gonna suck.
Your left side is so swollen, it's almost impossible to match this up perfectly.
Dawn's side, it's a completely different size because of her swelling.
This isn't your fault. This is just because you got to work so hard in one day.
I have to make a tattoo identical to the left side, but if I can't match up the goddamn stencil, I'm screwed.
I might try and do it again while you're laying down.
Oh, mother... Literally feels like my ass is being ripped off. Oh, my God. Dawn, your side seems to hurt worse.
Don is definitely ripping this girl a new ass on this one. If she taps out because of him,
Holy
I'm gonna be so pissed.
No, stop, no.
And went full coy. Oh, hell yeah. There's no comparison between me and Mark, especially when it comes to tattooing traditional Japanese.
Looking sick. Nice big piece.
Thanks, dude. Mark, if you say you do Japanese work, you better go back to the drawing board, brah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Machines down. No more tattooing. This week, you tattooed for 12 hours. 6 hours on one glute and 6 hours on another glute, finishing another artist's design. Each glute you tattooed will be compared side by side with the other artist's tattoo on the other glute. One of you will win and one of you will lose. Mark and Jason.
Mark, I would have gone softer because it's a lady, not such hard black at the edges, and the water's a little bit stiff.
Let's move along to Jason.
Some nice, clean line work. The little details in the eye look really nice. Really, man, this is a clean tattoo.
Mark versus Jason. I'm going with Jason.
Jason.
Congratulations. All right, man. Let's take a look at the next tattoo. Jason and Josh.
All right, Jason, the problem I have with this tattoo is the roses. No skin to breathe, no highlights, just oversaturated with too many of the same tones of color, and it's off, big time.
Let's move along to Josh.
You took a lot of the mistakes in Jason's drawing and fixed them. You attached the forward sails in the correct manner. Leaving the open color in the roses lets each rose stand apart.
Final decision. I'm gonna go with Josh.
Josh.
Congratulations, man. Josh, your canvas never came back and got finished up, so there's no one to compare you with, but this is great.
Josh, I think this is a great job capturing this look of space with minimal use of black.
Thank you.
Well done.
All right, thank you.
Don and Aaron.
Well, Don, your color blends are really nice, and for the amount of coverage you have on the skin, it's nice saturation. You did a good job.
Aaron, on day one, you chose to not tattoo because you were in pain. This is your only shot in proving that you deserve to stay here. Why did you choose this one?
I knew that I could do it in an amount of time, and I knew I could do it well. I definitely wouldn't have designed it like that, but it was already there.
I like the way you ended the wing better. It's a much cleaner ending than yours is, Don. And your really sculpted black outline is very clean.
Thank you.
Final answers. I'm going with Aaron.
Aaron.
Congratulations, you won this head-to-head. Don and clean.
Well, Don, overall, this tattoo's really strong. I know it's tricky working on a butt cheek, especially when you got somebody yanking on the other butt cheek.
The line work has so many inconsistencies going straight down the anchor that it really stands out.
Let's move along to Clean's tattoo.
The line weight difference between the exterior of the jewels and the little lines on the inside give it that crisp, sharp look.
Thank you. All right, so it's time to poll the judges. Going with Clean.
Clean it is.
Thank you. clean. Congratulations, man. Aisha and Emily.
Well, Taisha, this is a very unattractive tattoo. That green, bad smell, stench, what in the hell?
Let's move along to Emily.
Continuing with more of this horrible green swirly background is a bad idea.
You did very minimal outline, and where you did, it's just not consistent.
It's hard to pick a winner out of either one of these things.
I'm not going to say that somebody won with this.
I mean, the designs, this is technical ability, and you can't pick between the two of them.
You guys have equally bad outlines.
The judges have decided there is no winner in this head-to-head challenge. Wow. Emily and Angel. Let's address Emily's side first.
There's so many bad areas in these tentacles. Some are super thin, some are super thick. Your little underside suction cups are just haphazardly half circles, very inconsistent.
Let's move along to Angel.
I will say this in your favor. The areas of the blue swirls in the background, yours do appear to be smoother.
No hammerhead looks like that. They do not have that shape head.
Well, I followed the crap that she laid out, so...
Should have redrawn it if you thought it was that.
If it's something that we outlined, then you know what? I should have just followed my own.
You, Angel.
You too.
Y'all can each other all you want. Both these tattoos suck.
Final decision?
I'll go with Angel.
I'll go with Angel as well. Winner of this head-to-head challenge is Angel. Mark and Jason, you're here because the human canvas jury determined that you had the worst tattoos of the day.
I can't believe that. This many people that got their asses tattooed, and they chose that.
It's crazy. Did she piss off the rest of the human canvas jury? Because she has an awesome tattoo.
This is what I do for a living every day is my koi fish. That is solid. There's clean line work. There's smooth shading. I can name all down the line here of the rest of the tattooers that didn't even come close to that.
We do not agree with the human canvas jury.
Robbie.
This is a huge mistake, a huge hiccup, and I'm begging for forgiveness at this moment. I mean, I showed you way better technical application in the tattoo I did after this because I made mistakes in this one and I didn't go back to those.
This is a major misfire. Major.
This isn't what I do. This isn't who I am. I just want one more chance to make this right.
Calm down, brother. Breathe.
Just have a moment.
Robbie, don't beg, just fight.
Emily.
I think overall, this tattoo is very awkward.
I've been here twice now, and twice is enough for me. I eat, breathe, sleep, everything is tattoo to me. I'm here to compete, and I'm here to win this.
When you give us things like you're giving us, there's no way that that is gonna win this thing.
The judges have decided. Robbie, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master. Please pack your machines and close shop. This week, we're testing consistency.
Consistency is very important because you want the entire tattoo to look the same, and you don't want it to look like one part was done sloppy and one part was done clean.
Tattoos are forbidden by many religions. Many people won't get tattoos because it goes against their religious beliefs. However, today, you must tattoo your canvas's fingernails.
What?
I don't work at a nail salon, bitch. I work at a tattoo shop.
Every drop of ink will permanently be embedded in the fingernail, but eventually, the fingernails will grow out.
Dude, are you crazy? I'm not even 100% sure if this is even gonna work.
You must demonstrate consistency by tattooing one design on 5 of your canvas's fingernails and another design on the other 5 fingernails. Micro tattoos are very difficult because they require extreme accuracy with every needle hit to create a clear design on a tiny canvas.
One thing about fingernails, they are not consistent. I don't see anything about today being easy.
You've each been randomly assigned a canvas. You have 2 hours to show consistency by giving your canvas their very first tattoos. And your time starts now.
Hi, I'm Katie. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
How you doing? I'm Craig.
Nice to meet you.
No tats. This is it, huh?
Let me see your nails.
The more basic that we go, the cooler it's gonna look because it's such a small space.
I've done it to myself plenty of times. When I was young, when I was learning, I'd sit there and do little stuff on my fingernails to see
Really?
how something would work.
I bet I'm the only tattooer in here that's tattooed my own fingernails before. Chris is used to doing enormous tattoos. He may have a hard time doing these little micro tattoos with those big stumpy fingers.
18 years I've been tattooing, and you were my first nails.
Oh, right.
I've definitely got this one in the bag.
That's gotta be like the weirdest feeling ever.
Start your picking.
My canvas wants little hearts and little ice cream cones.
Have you ever done a nail tattoo?
No. I've never seriously tattooed a fingernail, but I mean, I can tattoo anything, anywhere.
You're still here, so that's good.
Oh yeah, no, kicking ass.
Kicking ass. So how do you feel about tattoos in the church?
Doesn't bother me. I go to church every weekend.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't bother me at all. I think that my faith plays a large part in the way I conduct myself on a daily basis.
What kind of church do you go to?
Christian.
Christian?
Yeah. I want to prove that I can do strong tattoos and show everyone in this competition that I'm here for a purpose. And being able to lean on the Lord throughout this has been awesome.
I just love the idea of a crescent moon. And I love the idea of like a planet with its like moons that are orbiting around it or whatever.
My canvas wants an entire galaxy across her nails. I've never even tattooed one nail before. But the fact that it's a nail is freaking me out. You're tattooing over this hard surface that's rigidy and stuff. It's so gross. Like, I'm weird about nails.
Now I'm just like, oh no, sorry, you have enough time to do all of them.
30 minutes left, guys. 30 minutes remaining.
What do you think about something like that? It's really pretty.
A pattern is the best way to show consistency. I really, really need to work hard not to be in the bottom again.
It's such a tight competition, and now that we're down in numbers, it's getting tough.
I'm showing 10 beach scenes. The only thing that's not consistent with it is the positioning of the sun. So it's just a small thing changing where everything else is going to be consistent. I'm not bucking on the rules. I'm just using my creativity to help me get the skull pick.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time is up.
Wow. Awesome.
My first ever nail tattoo session.
Craig tattooed a different image on each one of the nails. We're supposed to be doing consistency. All you have to do is tattoo the same thing on each nail. So do it, don't make your life hard. You're stupid.
It's time to critique your work. Let's start with Tyler.
Very strong consistency. The line work is very clean. The color fills are very smooth and solid.
All the highlights that you have in every ice cream cone, the little blue dot on top, the placement on each fingernail, I think you did a good job.
Chris.
Doing the full set of nails, as it grows out, she'll steadily have a style on there for a longer amount of time than just having the little sticker. Overall, I think the consistency is strong.
Eric.
That's perfect size ratio for the nail. That follows consistency very well. The only inconsistency I see is a couple of stars have a little bit different tone and shade of purple than the others.
Duffy.
Out of all the different looks that you have, the ones with almost the half-moon circles are really the most interesting. The ones that align the same way are very consistent. The application and technique is all very strong.
Cruzman.
As far as the floral design, I think it fits the nail very nice. Kind of tricky with the spider web. That's where you kind of lost the consistency. You see a lot more changes and wavering details in the spider webs.
Matt.
The anchors came out very consistent. The ship wheels was a tough thing to deal yourself.
That's a tough spot to be in, to have to do that many circles on fingernails.
Katie.
These came out really cute. The line consistency and the color consistency, I think it's nice. But as far as consistency goes, the shapes of the moons do vary.
Craig, none of these are the same. What's going on there?
I thought it would be cool to do a night beach scene that transforms into a day scene.
As far as the whole concept of consistency, each design is a little bit different. They alternate finger to finger, and that's a fail.
I'm super pissed. I'm not breaking any rules here. There is something consistent throughout the whole design. It's bull.
Today, you had to tattoo matching designs onto your canvas's fingernails. The judges have decided the winner of today's Flash Challenge is Tyler.
That's so funny.
This week, we're testing your ingenuity.
Ingenuity is super important in tattooing because people come to you with all kinds of crazy ideas, and you've got to be clever and inventive to come up with a way to make it aesthetically pleasing.
Many ancient Asian cultures use tattoos to express status, beauty, and their most profound beliefs. They understood that highly visible tattoos were the strongest way to make a permanent statement. Today, you must help your canvas make a bold statement by tattooing a very prominent part of the body, the forehead.
Forehead tattoos. Really?
Out of control.
If you mess up on somebody's arm, they can wear a shirt over it. Forehead, what, are you gonna walk around with a headband for the rest of your life?
You must use ingenuity to create a design that works with the awkward shape of the forehead and complements the features of the face.
Play to the sensibilities of who you're tattooing. They're asking to get their foreheads tattooed. Then be mindful of what it is you're tattooing and play into that. Do something beautiful.
2 more hours.
Sure you want to go solid white on the stars or just highlights?
Oh, that's really way doper.
I'm not nervous one bit. I can tattoo anything, anytime.
A little bit of shading right here.
I hope these new guys drop the ball. I want to see the all-veteran finale.
The end is so close. My alliance has eliminated 11 people, but the 2 remaining are the best the competition has ever seen. This dude wants pure misanthropy on his forehead. That almost looks like my name, Pure Misanthropy. If I don't do a clean tattoo and smooth lines with this lettering, I'm sure he's gonna hate me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, time's up, machine's down.
That looks sick. I love it.
Actually, I think she's got the head to pull off the shaved head look, huh?
I can't believe Christian shaved this girl's head to give her like a big biker jailhouse tattoo on her face.
I mean, even if she wanted to shave it all the way, she's got a good shaped head.
She looks like a psychopath.
All right, guys, it is now time to critique your work. Maddie, come on up. Why did you want to get this done?
I have a genetic condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So basically, my joints dislocate very easily and don't really go back. Butterflies represent change and growth, a nice ray of hope.
There's a lot of detail in it. The color is very vibrant, fits nice on her face.
She was definitely the least tattooed canvas out of everybody, so I couldn't go all the way across her forehead, and she didn't want that.
That's my favorite part of the whole thing, appealing to her sensibility, not going overboard.
That's the name of the game. You gotta make them happy.
Christian.
The execution of this tattoo is top-notch. It's tough, it's bold. I really like the fact that you went back and put the light gray shading over the top of the dots. It softened up the whole tattoo.
I'm not a fan of the placement. It's a sideways yarmulke. It is abrasive for me, just sitting on the side of her head.
I can grow it out and still part of it will be showing with the spider coming down. It looks badass.
It's not really badass looking, and that spider looks like it's running away from the terrible haircut you just gave this girl.
Anthony, what does your tattoo say?
It says pure misanthropy. True and utter disgust for humanity.
Why did you get that?
Had a rough couple months.
The shape of the lettering, the shape of the overall design, the fit to the forehead, very nice. Legibility, you do have to get really close up on it to read it.
I would hate to get that close to him and then realize when I'm in his personal space...
He hates you.
...that he hates me. Are you happy with what Anthony did for you?
Way more than I thought I would be.
James.
You really showed ingenuity just because you blended it into 2 different style tattoos on each side of the head. It framed her face very nice. The arc you put over her forehead with the dip in the center, very symmetrical.
I was a little over the top, and he kind of calmed me down. And he was like, well, let's make it a little bit more feminine and frame your face.
Talking her off the ledge is definitely the right thing to do. I totally commend you on that.
Clean. You basically reworked an existing tattoo, correct?
There's about 8 different tattoos. You showed a lot of ingenuity. You basically redid multiple tattoos and tied everything together into one big forehead tattoo. Couple of downsides, the 2 sides that fade in, they're not completely symmetrical. The cracks come a little bit of different shapes. If you could have just brought those in and made a more symmetrical shape.
Clean did a rework. A couple of stars and some cracks and a touch-up. That's not gonna win.
Today, you had to use ingenuity to tattoo a very visible part of the body. The judges have decided the winner of the Flash Challenge is James.
Yours was not as straightforward as everybody else's. You softened up a lot of work that was a little bit harsher, and I really feel that you did her a service.
Woo, I'm stoked. I ain't never won a Flash Challenge before.
This week, we are testing technical application.
Technical application is what's happening when you put the needle to the skin. Is your line work clean? Is your shading smooth?
For this Flash Challenge, you must tattoo one of the most delicate and sensitive areas of the human body. The palm of the hand. There are more sensory neurons on the palms than any other part of the body, and a larger brain area devoted to receiving their signals. It means your canvas will definitely be in excruciating pain.
Getting your palm tattooed is one of the most complicated, serious areas. It's extremely painful, and it's not like normal tattooing.
You must have flawless technical application, overwork the skin, and you'll damage it permanently. Underwork it, and your tattoo won't hold. You have 3 hours to tattoo your canvas's palm, and your time starts now.
I'm Ryan, nice to meet you.
Double trouble right here, huh?
Palm tattoos are incredibly difficult because the skin type is completely different.
The only thing that stays on the palm is black.
It's always being used, the skin's always peeling, always changing.
Color with this thing is impossible. I'm gonna put you through so much pain for nothing.
Palm tattoos are all about specialized technical application, and it's something that has to be deep.
Here's the thing with the hands. You gotta make it a little bit simple.
No, it's gotta stay closer to realistic.
There's no way she's not gonna do colors today. I'm just gonna have to do it.
It says something when you have 8 tattooers in a room and not a single one has their palms tattooed.
Think about it. How bad could a palm actually be? You know?
Pretty bad.
I am really proud of my ladies right now. Our canvases are all compromising on a realistic design.
All these other canvases that got color and stuff in their palms, that is not gonna last.
We are about to make these boys look like fools.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, machine's down, time is up. No more ink.
Oh my God, that is gorgeous. Little moment of pain for a lifetime of pretty.
Sketchy gave her something that looks like she put her hand in an ink spill or something. What even is that?
Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Okay, good.
All right, artists, it is time to critique your work. Boneface.
It's a smooth tattoo. If it was on a regular part of the body, that nice smooth gray shading is a beautiful effect. But you can see the texture of the skin that has the fingerprint texture. You can see that shading is just sitting on top of that. That's the skin that dies in a tattoo process. So for that point, your technical application on a regular part of the body is fine. But in this challenge, it didn't hold up.
Kevin.
It would be questionable how it would heal. Typically, you're not creating enough depth when you just come with one pass, no matter how slow or how deep. So typically, it tends not to hold.
The judges are showing no mercy. I'm consumed by fear right now.
Kelly.
I really like the design. It's very simple. I like the approach. This is the way to do it. When it heals, it will still look like the world.
Obviously, the moral of the day is that detail isn't gonna hold, color's not gonna hold. So you can pretty much omit all that and just get in and get out.
Thank you.
Gian.
What we're looking at right now is a beautiful tattoo, but I don't know what percentage is gonna be there when it heals. It's gonna be a very low percentage. So low that people are not gonna be able to recognize what it is.
Nate.
I've done a few palm tattoos. I know color's a bad decision to make, but
you put color in them.
I couldn't talk him out of it.
The fact of the matter is that tattoo doesn't look great now, and it's not gonna look good later.
Ryan.
I know that to get a palm tattoo to stay, it has to be as simple as it possibly can be.
I really like the design, I really like the simplicity of it, and I like the way it fits the hand, but the majority of your dots, you can see that they're just not deep enough.
Chances are it's gonna be the disappearing tattoo.
Nikki.
The approach you use on this tattoo is definitely the right technical application. The ones that stay, the ones that are done like this. Very legible, clean design.
The placement, I do wish that you came down a little lower and made the flame a little more pronounced. But the execution is very clean. The route that you chose is the only route that will stay.
Sketchy.
I think it should stay pretty good.
It's not. It's a huge black spot. And those lines, that's just a bunch of pain for nothing.
It's hard to see what's going on. And looking up at it close, the detail is very scratchy.
I know that I'm a great tattooer. Getting put on blast, I'm not used to that. And I don't like it. I mean, Jesus.
All right, guys. Today, you had to show flawless technical application by tattooing your canvas's palm. The winner of today's Flash Challenge is Nikki.
Your tattoo did have the best attributes. Your design, very legible, very clear. Few people took the right approach. Ryan, Kelly, and Nikki.
Those were the only 3 tattoos in the room that were actually doable.
Mine did want a full color
planet Earth.
Yeah, but a circle looking like Earth is
I
definitely...
changed his mind into something that would work.
Yeah, my guy wanted realism.
This week, we are testing technical application.
Technical application is the application of the tattoo. Smooth lines, good saturation, I got this.
For today's flash challenge, you must tattoo some of the most fragile skin on the body. The ear.
Tattooing the ear is the hardest, only because it's nowhere near a flat surface. You're in like a lump, a bump, a curve. It's ridiculous, ain't nothing straight.
But that is not all. You and your teammate must create matching micro tattoos on 2 separate canvases.
Okay. You guys will all do your own tattoos. You have nobody to lean on but yourself.
Okay, artists, you have 2 hours, and your time begins now.
Hi, ladies. Welcome to our domain.
Those middle lines are basic. Leave them like that. Just go over those. They're too thin.
Pretty hard to put my ego aside in a lot of things, but next to DJ, it's not hard at all.
You can go way deeper, dude. Don't be afraid.
Dude, I'm getting it. This is absolutely not the time to set myself apart from my teammate. We're trying to look identical.
The little tentacle's thin, and it meets the other one.
Oh, no, dude. I'm getting this part because it's been bugging me.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly don't know if Bubba's even here at all. I know that DJ's definitely pulling the strings in this relationship.
Maybe before you're done, we both look at them next to each other and discuss a little here, this, and that.
I don't think we should add anything else.
Okay.
We really need to win this challenge because they're testing us. I'd be damned if I come back and not have the technical ability to win this.
Still, before you're completely done, we should check it out.
We can't make tattoos that look the same if we're not communicating.
For some reason, I thought these were gonna be really painful. This would be the time for me to separate myself from my teammate. Did you call me, Bane?
Yeah, did you want to take a look at this while she's standing? Aren't we supposed to have matching ear tattoos? I shaded mine a little darker than yours. It's almost like we're competing with each other at this point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Done. We're back.
Okay, artists, it is now time to critique your work. Tri-Cities Tattoo.
You guys definitely look like 2 different people did it. Bang, you have some blowouts towards the bottom, which is probably why it got heavier, because you were cleaning up a little.
Dave, yours was a lot cleaner. Crisp outline, and the shape of the key was very straight. They look like they're competing against each other, not working with each other.
Classic Trilogy Tattoo. There's 7 lines in there?
6 lines.
We just counted 7. Typically, there's 5.
Okay. To give yourself more lines than what there should be makes it even harder to do in a tiny little bit of the ear.
You guys made some weird decisions. I don't love this one.
Pins and needles.
You did a good job making them look like the same person did it.
I like the fact that every line looks deliberate. You guys seem to hit everything directly, one shot, one pass.
Artistic skin design.
Technical application is very clean on these, but the designs look different from one ear to the next.
You guys have been crushing it, but I think this one, you overworked yourselves.
Think before you ink.
There's more of a consistent hand on riches throughout the entire outline. D-Tat, you hit a major bump in the glass. And they're minimal amount of work, which means every bit of it has to be perfect.
I did a good job in this piece, but as a team, we're getting a bad critique. This sucks.
Old Town ink.
It's very tight, clean, crisp, very small line details, and they both look like they have great technical application.
Similar design. Looks like the same artist did it. That's what we're looking for. Killer. Next team up is Allegory Art.
Technical application of both of these is on par with each other. My only nitpicky thing about it is the anatomy. There's no forehead, and then the jaw is huge.
Unkindness Art.
You had a tougher road with the actual shape of the ears being so different.
Yeah, it just wraps differently because of her anatomy.
But overall, the technical application in both ears is on par with each other.
Thank you.
Thank you.
House of Monkey.
This was a really tough challenge trying to put a dragon going up the ear, but the difference between the two is pretty obvious. Picasso's yours has a little bit lighter, a little scratchier look, and Lalo's yours looks a little more punched in.
You guys are held closest to the fire on this. Show up, or you're gonna be right back out.
We arguably had the hardest challenge of the day. I don't think it looks scratchy at all. Some bull.
All right, artists, today some of you had flawless technical application. The judges have decided the winner of today's Flash Challenge is Old Town Ink.
Yes, damn.
This week, we're testing placement.
Placement is important with a tattoo because no matter how good your tattoo is applied, if it's placed wrong, you got a tattoo.
Today, you must tattoo one of the most painful areas of the body to tattoo.
Why?
The armpit.
God damn.
Oh, I hate armpits. I don't even like my own armpits, let alone some random person's.
Oh my God.
Armpit tattoos are the worst. The skin is very sensitive, and it's very hard to stencil in an area that's completely creased. This is the pits.
That is not all.
Oh my God.
You must create 2 6-hour coordinating tattoos, one for each armpit.
Oh God.
Both tattooing the armpit? Who are these people? Where do you find these people?
One artist from your shop will tattoo the left armpit today, and the other artist will tattoo the right armpit tomorrow.
What?
Of course.
Damn it.
I don't even have my armpits tattooed because I'm not a glutton for punishment. These poor canvases are gonna go through hell.
As always, it must look like one artist tattooed both.
What?
Great, matching tattoos. Throw in the mix that it's in a lumpy, weird-shaped part of the body. This is gonna be a hell of a ride today.
Okay, artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo the left armpit, and your time begins now.
Okay.
Let's go. Here we go.
Everybody's armpit's different. If these artists are smart, they're gonna do strong, simple outlines with bold shading and color and get out.
I like that placement overall.
I do too.
Each one of these teams has a definite alpha and a follower. We are testing the divide, so both artists will be tattooing individually, and we're looking to see who excels.
Guess it's all on you now, buddy.
Ready? All right, girl. Ready?
Yeah.
DJ's done a lot of Japanese before, so I'm gonna let him take the lead. I'm super excited to do the Namakui. I've done a few color studies already. I'm gonna continue doing color studies all night. I'm really pumped to do this. I can't wait.
That tongue is full.
I'm tattooing a monster with a chain sprocket mohawk and a tire tread tongue. That's Clean Rock 1 style.
Oh, you doing the eyes?
Light brown, caramel.
I'm gonna set the bar, and tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure that Aaron jumps over it.
Dude, you and Eva are still drawing.
Theirs is complicated.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, like doing a perfect circle in an armpit.
Yeah.
4 hours remaining. 4 more hours.
I do have some long lines to pull, so I'm probably gonna call for a moment of silence.
Go right ahead.
A traditional compass has to be concentric circles, and they all have to line up. That's hard no matter what you do. I can't believe she didn't try and turn it, so it's not completely 100% in your face, perfectly circular. I think it's a bad choice. I hope she can pull it off.
So this bit here?
Yeah, point.
Just brush, like,
Yeah, I tried feathering it out.
I know it's hard to do.
Yeah.
I have surprisingly tattooed several armpits. I'm gonna tattoo first today, so what I lay down, Aaron can just emulate the style of how I did it.
Are you using red in there?
Yep, maybe it's a little bit of yellow at the edge here.
I spent a lot of time trying to copy Aaron, so maybe it would be easier if she just copied me.
I'm just trying to watch you so I can mimic it tomorrow.
This is your final hour.
You got it, Marv? Like an absolute Maybe we'll brush a little more black up against those teeth in the bottom.
Marvin's tattooing this mouth really big and really detailed.
Sick, bro.
Marv is setting the bar so high that tomorrow I have to perform like a champion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
We are done. Yay.
Good morning, artists. Yesterday, you tattooed your canvas's left armpit. Today, the opposite artist will tattoo the right armpit. However, you won't be working on the same canvas your teammate tattooed. The shops must all swap canvases.
What?
Another shop will be finishing what you started, and your shop must finish what someone else started, tattooing the right armpit.
Amazing. Why?
All right, guys, you have 6 hours to tattoo the right armpit, and your time starts now.
Yeah, like that.
That outline better be perfect.
Don't stress me out. It's gonna be perfect.
Just make it perfect, man.
It will be. It will be.
Katie set the bar pretty high, so Aaron needs to execute this thing flawlessly.
Boring, dude.
Welcome to my yesterday.
Worst case scenario, I wobble one line. Done. Katie designed it. Katie nailed the line work. And if I leave one wobble, one transition, one piece of saturation not to the line, that's it. It's over.
No line left behind.
When is it perfect? It's gotta be perfect.
I know, and it will be.
I feel like we should bring that beard down a little bit so it matches, right?
That's the only thing that I noticed. I have never tattooed the armpit. One of my biggest concerns with this particular piece is the straight lines in the wrench. They have to be so on point and one pass. If I have any blowouts on it, we're gonna be ruined.
2 hours to go.
How'd you do this?
There's a couple technical things as far as like the lines.
This tattoo is looking badass. I don't think this canvas is anywhere near as bad as Allegory was making it sound to be.
I love how crispy clean that is. I want you to completely destroy this.
But what's a better way to hit somebody and go right at them at their own game?
That red is throwing me off. I might have you sit back down.
I keep thinking I'm done with this guy, and every time he stands up and I look at it in the mirror, I can see the parts that don't look finished to me.
I'd have been done a while back. I wouldn't for the stretch marks, man.
It's like checking out everybody's setup here.
Nolan had a way more simple piece. Bubba's piece is way more dynamic.
Sorry, man, I keep staring at it.
You could take the win on this one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
That's it.
This week, you showed placement by tattooing a painful and awkward part of the body, the armpits. The judges will compare your work side by side with 2 artists. The artist who completed the armpit tattoo that you started and the artist whose armpit tattoo you completed. Let's see how you did. Aaron and Katie, you're up first. All right, Katie, you tattooed the first armpit.
Both of these tattoos together, top notch. So I commend you guys for application, for style, for looking similar to each other.
If you look at the subtle differences here, in Katie's bigger flower, the red that fades to that peach tone is super, super smooth. And then the thin line is really nice and clean. And then if you look at Aaron's pink flower with the blue star in there, you see some wavering problems with the little thin line. Katie outshines you a little bit.
She drew it. It's not a surprise.
Katie takes it just with those tiny little bits of application. When you're this close, it's apples to apples.
Christian and Eva.
A little bit of the tattoo goes in the armpit. I think it was a smart choice due to the stretch marks of the skin. But Eva, as far as putting this many concentric circles on this area of the body, I think might not have been the right choice.
This thing is such a precise tool, so the variances throughout this thing are very obvious.
Christian, you immediately thought a lot smarter. You do yourself a favor by offsetting that circle in those little placeholders. Christian takes it.
It's simple, it's clean, it's bold, it comes across much cleaner. Winner of this head-to-head is Christian. Congratulations. Euless and Doom. Doom, did you design both of these tattoos?
Our shop designed both of them.
I drew the king.
As a pair of tattoos, they work really well together.
All right, Doom, everywhere you have the fine lines in your design, it gets away from you, especially the fine detail inside the crown, and you lose it in the shape of her face.
The sloping forehead with the bulbous nose isn't the most attractive look for this lady. Euless, I do like this profile much more. Just that simple little variance in the actual shape of the profile's face changes the game.
This one's a little bit cleaner, looks a little softer.
Definitely hard to mess up one of Aaron's drawings.
Euless, you take it.
Tommy and Clean.
You guys do match in the sense of placement, and they do have the feel of the same artistry, but Clean, yours is really technically solid. All the color here is really, really bright and saturated.
I love the deep solid silhouette, the backside of the mouth, and the other teeth that are behind in the front. Very bold, very clean.
Did you make any changes, Tommy?
The drawing I'd gotten was a little bit simpler than the other one, so I added a little more texture to the face.
I don't feel like you look as comfortable doing this style. I think he gets you just a little bit on some of the textures and some of the color highlights and some of the blends.
I agree. I think clean edges out.
Clean, you get Tommy.
Congratulations, clean. You win the head-to-head.
Clean's is really solid.
And you know what? Aaron's is really good too, just Katie beat him. So this is a win and a loss, but Aaron still looks like a nice, solid, clean tattoo.
100%. Win and a loss, but top of the pack.
Both tattoos are really diverse coming out of the same shop. My vote is for Golden Skull Tattoo. The judges have decided the best tattoos of the day go to Golden Skull Tattoo. This week, you had to tattoo coordinating armpit tattoos. Based on your work, one shop will be packing their machines. Let's go to the jury of peers. You voted Allegory Arts to the bottom. Why'd you make that decision, Christian?
I think it was mostly just based on Eva's tattoo.
If you didn't try to do an Olympic ring tattoo in the center of a guy's armpit, you'd have been a little bit better off. But Ulyss, definitely the best tattoo you've done here.
Unkindness art.
You know how I feel about your tattoo, Aaron. I think it's great. Technically, slick as The biggest problem with Doom Kitten's tattoo is the loss of translation from the drawing to the face. You didn't follow that stencil perfectly with the needle. And that's what I think happened to the face, too.
It's true that he does have some more tricks to learn, but he is a fantastic artist, and he is a good tattooer. And I think that the fault in our team is the fact that I haven't been able to find the middle ground, not him.
You guys are together, you did this team thing, suck it up and start making some tattoos that you do believe in.
Chris.
These whole different mixes that went down today make for big curveballs in this competition. Ulyss, you had a great drawing to work off. I think this is the best tattoo you did, but I think as a team, you guys mirror some of your good habits putting in color and some of your bad habits with your liners. When we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, there's no room for error. My vote's for you guys.
My vote as well. The judges have decided Allegory Arts. You do not have what it takes to be master shop.
I love your energy. Stay strong, man. Keep going.
Please pack your machines and move out.
All right, take care.
This week, we're testing adaptability.
Adaptability is in every tattoo. On different parts of the body, the skin is different. You have to adapt to it. You have to run your machine differently. You have to approach the design differently.
Coaches, today you must tattoo an incredibly difficult part of the body.
Oh, no.
The under chin.
Oh my God. The skin under your chin is really delicate. It's hard to pull lines on, get solid saturation. It's hard to even lay out a design under there.
Remember, your success is directly tied to the success of your team, because each artist from your team that you lead to the finale earns you the power to call a shot in the Master Face-Off for $100,000. Win this challenge, and you'll have the power to assign all human canvases in the elimination tattoo.
Yeah. All right, coaches, today's the day to lead by example. You will be tattooing from the underside of the jawline down.
Wow.
That is hitting the challenge.
Look, I know tattooing under the chin is difficult, but I myself can't exactly tell you why or how it's difficult because I've never done it before.
You have 6 hours, and your time starts now.
Yeah. Steve. Steve. Nice to meet you. Come on over, man. Yep.
See what the hell I'm doing. Everything's swelling up. I can't see what I'm doing. I just have to go off of instinct and follow my gut and my intuition.
Oh, that's my neck.
If I drop the ball, my team does not get the advantage, and I've pretty much proven to these other coaches that I can't compete with them going into the Master Face-Off.
Do you have time? What do you think about a tiny, light gray shade around
No light gray anything on the neck. It will not hold.
I mean, light gray wash.
Listen, you gotta get this done, bro.
Let it rock. Let him do his thing, huh?
Steve, if you came off the black with this and dipped it in this, it would look dope. A dope blend.
Dude, I got this much. I'm not blending, you know what I'm saying?
Jeremy, it's his day, he's tattooing. Like, if he doesn't take our input, then he's not taking it.
This is your final hour.
Maybe just pepper in just a little shading off those blacks up, give a little skin just to fill that gap just a tiny bit. Get through that, get it solid, get it clean as
Oh, that sucks. I'm dropping my machine.
It hit the tip. You just gotta rewrap it and everything.
I haven't dropped my machine in like 10 years. I'm not sure why I'm nervous right now, but people behind you telling you different things to do, it kind of gets in your head.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Holy.
All right, coaches, it is time to critique your work. Let's start with Steve.
It's a tough tattoo. You made a smart choice just doing the skull and the roses. You've got a lot of really solid, dense black in that soft skin, and then you also contrast it with the really bright red and the roses.
It looks symmetrical, and I like that you went down and covered the whole throat. You did a killer job.
Thank you so much.
Steve's tattoo sucks. The overall design is just ugly, man.
Thanks, bro. Ciao.
DJ.
I like the strength that you have in the simplicity.
It was a super tough area, especially a triangle. That was why I was so fumbled up.
It happens. All tattooers falter. But how you get back up from the slip, that is what I'm talking about. You made a really strong, clean outline. You really toned back the eye. You really went with a simple color palette.
Simplifying the design, great example of adaptability, especially for that spot.
Thanks.
Next up is Anthony.
The smoothness and the quality of the black and gray, that reminds us why you're sitting as a coach. Beautiful side, beautiful entryway to the piece in the center, beautiful exit, and the precision of that beak dropping down to a perfectly sharp point, dead center. Everything's dark and breathable.
This tattoo's absolutely gorgeous, but I don't think it met the challenge. He dodged the one place that you had to tattoo, the under chin.
Judges, it is time to determine the winner of this flash challenge. As far as adaptability goes today, I really like what DJ did in the way that he went along the jawline, brought this design so it's readable from a mile away. My vote is for DJ.
Anthony, to me, went above and beyond. Doing big black and gray, we always see people do it too dark where they lose the contrast or they lose the shape. Anthony's figure is very dynamic. Vote for Anthony.
We have one vote for Anthony, one vote for DJ. Chris?
Today, Anthony.
The judges have decided the winner of today's flash challenge is Anthony.
Thank you, guys. This feels amazing. I don't have as much experience as these other coaches. I pretty much smashed them. That's what I needed.
Today, you must tattoo whatever your canvas wants in some of the most difficult places.
Oh, no.
From heads and necks to armpits and butts, it will take creativity to design a tattoo that fits the body part perfectly.
I don't want to touch a butt.
You have 6 hours to tattoo a difficult part of the body. And based on your work, one of you will be going home. Good luck.
All right, let's go, guys. Let's get it.
Today, our artists are going to be challenged on placement.
What do you think, just dead smack right here?
Yeah.
Inexperience makes different locations on the body harder to tattoo than others.
I don't even think the knee's that bad. I got everything tattooed.
You don't have your dick tattooed,
feet
though,
tattooed. I got my balls tattooed. First line, like, oh my God, what am I doing?
If you are not used to tattooing an armpit or not used to tattooing a butt cheek, and you don't know how to stretch the skin, how to place your canvas, you will have a hard time in these tattoos.
It will feel like I'm tattooing your face, but I'm not. Just make sure you breathe, okay?
I like this design a lot, dude.
Don't blow up my head, Christian.
I've been at the bottom a lot. I'm feeling a lot of pressure to make this tattoo really stand out.
Just have fun with it, man.
Yeah.
You've been waiting for this.
Yeah, I have.
My canvas has some stretch marks on his butt. When you're pulling your line and you run over a stretch mark, it almost shifts your liner. This can screw everything up.
Not my ass. I mean, I can honestly say that Tim's, JP's, Jess's, they're not an ass tattoo. That's a hip tattoo that kind of wraps a little on your ass. You don't meet the challenge, man, you lose. Yeah. I mean, I know that for a fact.
4 hours to go. 4 hours, people.
Turk, you doing all right?
Yep. I'm keeping it as light and airy as possible.
Okay.
Easy to read, room to breathe. I've been listening.
The hardest part about getting your throat tattooed is the pressure that we have to apply to even get the tattoo on there can constrict your breathing. You're gonna sleep like a baby after this.
Someone's gonna scratch it.
Oh yeah, you better watch out. Kids are like magnets to that.
You gotta breathe. Can't not.
Just keep breathing. Come on, mama didn't raise no bitch. Let's do this. Come on, let's go.
Wait. I know, I'm sorry. What are you doing to the wing?
I'm smoothing it out. My canvas is complaining, he's jumping, he's trying to call it on me. And remember, you're the one that woke up today and said, I want a throat tattoo. I'm finishing this thing, and I don't care if I gotta put my foot on your chin and crank this machine up. I'm gonna do it.
2 hours remaining, guys. 2 more hours.
Just keep pushing through.
Yeah, man. Get this, man. Yeah, I got it right. Pain.
I think Kyle's in trouble.
Kyle's dude's hurting a little bit.
And the drawing sucks. There's some real shaky lines in it.
You think his drawing's better than TJ's?
TJ's is realism.
You can't tell what it is.
Get the
Stop.
Everybody's doing pretty good. It's early, though. I'll catch some ups here pretty soon.
I don't think you'll catch them in this boot. Team Christian thinks that they threw me a curveball with a foot tattoo, but I'm killing this tattoo, and I know I'm killing this tattoo.
Yeah, that's a tough tattoo, man. I dig it.
Trying to get us that jury of peers, dog.
Light. Feather it to nothing.
How high can I take it before they're like, that's too much?
I wouldn't go crazy high.
My biggest issue right now is the fact that my raven skull is like a flaming raven skull.
You gotta either feather it out to nothing or do something to give it a little woof woof.
Yeah, that's why I just stopped it right there. Feathering out, all it did was just make the tattoo uneven looking.
Spend your last little bit just cleaning up that background, making it purposeful.
I'm gonna beat my ass for this background.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
It looks great, dude.
Today, you are being tested on creativity, tattooing difficult body parts. Team Christian, you're up first. JP, what was the placement?
Placement was S. That ain't no ass, dude.
This is insane.
It's a creative illustration, but it's a little tonal. It took me a minute to find the toad.
I do feel that this is the strongest tattoo that I've given you guys so far.
This is a vast improvement. But placing this on an area where you have all these stretch marks was really tough to get a smooth, consistent fade. When you're riding over this wobbly stuff, tighten it up.
TJ.
What's up, fellas?
This one is just tough to read, man. What are we looking at here?
It's a 3-eyed raven skull.
I think on Gothic Ice Cream Cone Day, nailed it.
The challenge was creativity and the placement. I put it on the knee and it's creative.
The background up top, not a fan of. It's not making any kind of sense or anything.
I was gonna like kind of wisp it through from the top and kind of wisp it down through the bottom.
In that last-ditch effort, man, I think you screwed yourself.
Team Clean, you're up next. Turk, come on up.
I know it's supposed to be like a goblin or demon or something, but it doesn't look like there's bones underneath it. The middle face looks like a skin mask. A lot of this shading in the middle, the creases of the cheek and coming from the nose and coming from under the eye, doesn't really do anything for structure or depth or contrast.
I think it's a cool idea. I just wish it translated better. Tiffer.
Great application. Black and gray shading is really nice. You have really dark blacks, medium tones, you have light tones, and you have open skin. All the different values in this tattoo really give it depth, and it really lets each part of the tattoo be legible.
The drawing fits just right. This is a great tattoo, man.
Fix those knees so you can carry us on your back.
Kyle. I like the illustration, but you shaded over your own artwork.
What you're missing here, man, is different values.
Contrast.
You've got one tone of black. You got the same value in the cloak, the beard, the staff, the hood, the wing, and the background. Something's got to be lighter or darker.
I definitely would have gone in there with more tones had he been able to sit longer.
This one's probably the biggest struggle you've had since you've been here.
All right, guys, it is now time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
Definitely going with Tiffer.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Tiffer.
Awesome.
Today, you had to prove your creativity, and based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Clean, why did your team vote JP to the bottom?
We felt that JP's was the one that was the hardest to determine what was at first glance.
You didn't want Kyle down here.
Is Kyle down here right now?
No.
And the judges obviously didn't pick him.
Overall, man, I think it's a pretty solid tattoo.
You have some outlines in here that are probably some of the worst outlines of the day.
I'd really hate to go home on this tattoo.
Honestly, I saw JP being down here with 2 other people.
You got to start doing things that are aesthetically pleasing.
It looks like a face drawn on a ball sack.
Those little circles at the top are scratched in. What little line work is in here is uneven throughout.
But if somebody said create a monster, it's some monster-looking faces on a dude's neck.
I was going strictly off creativity. My tattoo is a lot stronger than mimicking a frog.
JP's got a hard-to-read frog, but everybody's gonna know it's a frog.
Of the 3 up there, I think the bottom half of TJ's is the best tattoo in it.
The top half is his beat.
A cathedral on a kneecap, there's no way to win. It's waving everywhere. You set yourself up for this moment.
All right, guys, it's time to determine who's going home. The issue is, on TJ's, this senseless background, at least I can pick out a frog in JP's. As far as creativity, TJ, I love what you did, but as far as execution, my vote's for you.
JP's is a lot easier tattoo to do.
Also the placement. You're looking at one guy on a knee with problems. You're looking at one guy on a hip that's pretty easy with problems.
My vote's for JP.
JP.
The judges have decided, JP, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
I just want to say, man, that I went from not wanting you on my team day 1 to, dude, you've more than earned not just my respect, but I think everybody in the house, dude, and you should hold your head high, 100%.
Please pack your machines and close shop.